When you have a game that's massively big and massively
It's long,
dull,
isn't it? Really
long, what you probably don't need is a director's cut version. If I was to ask you, what was the most drawn out, possibly boring game of recent times, what would you answer?
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought I would say this game, because I thought this game was going to be like something else, you know?
So did I.
But yeah, Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, or as I like to call it, post-apocalyptic postman.
That's what it really should be called. Like, yeah.
One of the most disappointing gaming experiences of recent times. And I'll be fair, gave up on it pretty quickly. But I did assume that perhaps it changed.
Yeah.
Perhaps something else happened.
Yeah.
But apparently, all the way through, you're just a postman.
Yeah, see, it's when I saw the trailers and stuff, I was like, oh my God, this looks amazing. Yeah. I love the art style. Yeah. I love all of it. Like, it all looks brilliant. But I thought it would be like some heavy action halfway through, or like some big twists and turns and storyline, like real sort of guns blazing, almost like action-packed, kind of like a movie.
Yes.
Like, I was like, oh yeah, this looks great. And then everyone's like, reviews in, like, you just trudge around on a planet, like...
It's a massive map.
Okay, I'm a big sci-fi nut, and I probably will try playing it one day, but like, it's not really selling it to me right now.
So yeah, when you have a game that's massively big and massively
it's long,
dull,
isn't it? Really
long, what you probably don't need is a director's cut version. But they've made one anyway. So Death Stranding is getting a director's cut in September 24th. They've released a trailer with it. You're probably watching the trailer now as we talk. And you can get it if you've got Death Stranding, the original, for $10 upgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've... Maybe there's people out there that really love it. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's Hideo Kojima all over.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like... And anyone that's a fan of his stuff, like, you're just going to go get it.
Yeah.
And I like his work, but again, I haven't played this game yet. So I'm just going on whatever the people have told me and what I've seen from, like, the gameplay. It just looks dull to me. Like,
it's dull.
I don't know what anyone listening or watching feels. If you're on YouTube, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Are you a Death Stranding fan? Are we missing the point? We might be.
But Hideo Kojima said, like, so this is the director's cut and it's released, right?
Yeah.
And Hideo Kojima said, the director's cut is not the director's cut.
Oh.
So classic speaking in riddles there.
Wow. Okay. So what, he would have left more in?
I don't know. I didn't actually read the like interview thing or whatever it was where he was touching on it.
Director's cuts, though, seem to be popular at the moment.
Yes, and why are they calling it director's cuts? Like,
it's weird, isn't it?
Because that to me is like a movie thing.
Well, yeah, and I'm trying to think. Obviously, we say a popular moment because Ghost of Tsushima has just announced their director's cut.
Yeah,
but before that, Resident Evil.
It's not a director's cut as such, is it? No,
the Resident Evil and then Resident Evil director's cut. There's slight differences. It was just basically an excuse for them to relaunch the title because it didn't sell as well the first time.
Which one are you referring to? One?
Yeah.
Was the remake, like, not remake, but like, was there a director's cut of one?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I've got Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And then there's Resident Evil director's cut.
Oh yeah, but the original, we're talking like back in the 90s, right?
In the mansion.
Yeah.
90 PlayStation 1.
But the director's cut is still like a PlayStation 1 game, is it?
Yeah, and released within like 6 months.
Yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, I thought we were like thinking of like a new version in the last sort of 10 years. Okay.
I'm trying to think through time. When does this director's cut thing come about?
No, I can't. It's just kind of been more of a modern thing, isn't it?
It's a movie thing.
Well, it's implying that stuff was cut originally. And now the director's been allowed to feed that back in because it's done well. But that doesn't seem...
Did Death Stranding do that well?
I don't know.
I reckon it probably sold a lot of copies, which is how they gauge things. It doesn't mean it's necessarily good.
Yeah.
Or got long lasting.
People were hyped, I think.
Because we all got suckered in by how it looked. Hyped.
Definitely.
Absolutely.